The calmer you are, the clearer you think. Move with strategy, not emotions. When we're upset, when we're feeling sad, when we're feeling in love, these are all emotions that can cloud our logical thinking. These emotions sometimes overpower us. We feel our emotions, we don't feel our thoughts. So when you feel something, we're experiencing that. If I'm in a sad state of mind and I'm feeling sad, then my outlook on life is going to be sad while I'm in these emotions. My point of view in life is going to come from a sad state of mind. And so I'm not able to see the picture clear because it's overcasted by this sad state of mind. So we have to learn how to calm our emotions, sit with our emotions for a while. And once you sit with your emotions, you can process them and release them. And after you sit with your emotions and you process and release them, and you're out of that state of mind of sadness, of depression, when you're out of these states of mind, you can think clearer about everything. And you can start to move with strategy. So, for instance, I'll just use an example for, let's say you're at work and, your supervisor upsets you in some way, whether they discipline you or whether they tell you to do something that you don't want to do. In some way, they stirred your emotions up and you are feeling upset or you're feeling some type of way and you're fed up. Well, if you keep operating in that mindset, like of annoyed or you're upset as you're working, this is how, accidents happen. This is how mistakes appear. This is how you could destroy your life in some way because you're operating in this mindset and you're not operating in a logical mindset. So you have to learn how to take a step back and sit with those emotions. So instead of acting out in that emotion, sit with that emotion. Don't act or respond or react while you're in that state of mind. Allow yourself to feel those emotions and allow them to pass you by, because you don't want to do things that you end up regretting. You don't want to say something that you end up regretting. You know how people get upset and they get into arguments and then they're triggered and then now they're saying something out of anger and they might say something that is unforgivable, or they may say something that they didn't mean, but it's too late. Once it's out, and so you can't turn back the hands of time. You've already said that. You've already done that. And when you do things and say things out of anger, 9 times out of 10, when you're no longer angry anymore, you're like, dang, I shouldn't have did that. Or now you feel bad because you did that because you were acting out of anger. So don't ever act or respond out of an emotion, because you have this overcast of that emotion over your mind and over your logical thinking, and it'll cause us to do or say things that we really don't mean to do or say. And this will save you from, this can save your connections, this can save your friendships, this can save your relationships. And just thinking that you have to calm your mind down first before acting out. So many people act out like, oh, I'm mad because you did this or you did that. Okay, well, if you're upset, let's take a walk, let's take a time out, let's give me a few days to process this, and then let's revisit it again. My mind is clear. I'm no longer in that state of anger. So now I can approach this situation from a calmer perspective, more from a strategic perspective.